Hey there. So we're working our way through 1 Corinthians using the 1599 Geneva Bible. All right, we're on chapter 2 today. Let me see, 2 or 3. No. We're on chapter 3 today. So I'm checking here. Yeah. Chapter 3 starts with the word and, so we're going to need to go back and see what the and is about, right? So we'll jump over here down to the bottom of 2, right? The natural person does not accept the things of the Spirit of God, for they are folly or foolishness to him, and he is not able to understand them because they are spiritually discerned. Right? The spiritual person judges all things, but is himself to be judged by no one, for who has understood the mind of the Lord so as to instruct him? Right? But we have the mind of Christ. Right? Okay. And remember, in these letters, they weren't separated by chapter and verses. It was just one long scroll when they wrote it. So. Okay. And I could not speak unto you, brethren, as unto spiritual men, but as unto carnal, even as unto babes in Christ. Carnal. He calleth them carnal, which are as yet ignorant, and therefore, to express it the better, he termeth them babes. Right. Today we would call that ignorant. Okay? People just don't know. Right. What's it say over here? But I, brothers, could not address you as spiritual people, but as people of the flesh, as infants in Christ. Right. I gave you milk to drink, and not meat, for ye were not yet able to bear it, neither ye now are ye able. Right. Babes in Christ. For ye are yet carnal, right, or ignorant of the facts, right? For whereas there is among you envying and strife and divisions, are you not carnal, and walk as men? Good stuff. For when one saith, I am Paul's, another, I am Apollos, are ye not carnal? Who is Paul then, and who is Apollos? But the ministers by whom ye believed, and as the Lord gave to every man. That's a question. And who is Apollos? By the ministers of whom you received, and as the Lord gave to every man. I have planted Apollos, watered, but God gave the increase. So then, neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but God that giveth the increase. Right? And he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his wages according to his labor. For we together are God's laborers, ye are God's husbandry and God's building. Right. According to the grace of God given to me, as a skillful master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon, but let every man take heed how he buildeth upon it. For other foundation can no man lay that which is laid, which is Jesus Christ. Right? He is the foundation. And if any man build on this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, timber, hay, or stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by the fire, and the fire shall try every man's work and what sort it is. Right. If any man's work that he hath built upon abide, he shall receive wages. If any man's work burn, he shall lose, but he shall be saved himself, nevertheless, yet as it were by the fire. We'll read that over here too. Know you not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of the God dwelleth in you? If any man destroy the temple of God, him shall God destroy. For the temple of God is holy, which ye are. Right? We got all those poor people over in Nigeria that are being slaughtered. Right? Right there. God shall destroy them. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seem to be wise in this world, let him be a fool, that he may be wise. Right? After all the studying in Proverbs I did for 2 solid years, right? The wisest person is the one who knows nothing. Okay? For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God, for it is written, He he catcheth the wise with their own craftiness. And again, the Lord knoweth that the thoughts of the wise be vain. Therefore let no man rejoice in men, for all things are yours. Whether it be Paul, or Apollos, or Cephas, or the world, or life, or death, whether they be things present or things come, even all are yours, and ye Christ's and Christ's God's. Right? You all belong to Christ. Right? Not Paul or Apollos. Okay, let's read this over here. Right? It says, and I could not speak unto you, brethren, but I, brothers, could not address you as spiritual people, but as people of the flesh, as infants in Christ. I fed you with milk, not solid food, for you were not ready for it. And even now you are not yet ready, for you are still of the flesh. For while there is jealousy and strife among you, are you not of the flesh, and behaving only in a human way? For when one says, I follow Paul, and another, I follow Apollos, are you not merely being human? What then is Apollos? What is Paul? Servants through whom you believed, as the Lord assigned to each. I planted, Apollos watered, but God gave the growth. So neither he who plants nor he who waters is anything, but only God who gives the growth. He who plants, he who waters are one, and each will receive his wages according to his labor, for we are God's fellow workers. You are God's field, God's building. You are God's field, God's building. Right? And these people were giving Paul and Apollos way too much power. Okay, they're just people. According to the grace of God given to me, like a skilled master builder, I laid a foundation, and someone else is building upon it. Let each one take care how he builds upon it, for no one can lay a foundation other than that which is laid, which is Jesus Christ. Right? They sure try nowadays, don't they? Now, if anyone builds on the foundation with gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, straw, each one's work will become manifest, for the day will disclose it, because it will be revealed by fire, and the fire will test what sort of work each one has done. If the work that anyone has built on the foundation survives, he will receive a reward. If anyone's work is burned up, he will suffer loss, though he himself will be saved, but only as through fire. Right. Right. Ministry minded, right? Do you not know that you are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in you? If anyone destroys God's temple, God will destroy him. For God's temple is holy, and you are that temple. Right? You are holy. You are that temple. Right? Most people don't realize that. Okay. But no one deceive himself. If anyone among you thinks that he is wise in this age, let him become a fool, that he may become wise. For the wisdom of this world is folly or foolishness with God. For it is written, He catches the wise in their craftiness. And again, the Lord knows the thoughts of the wise, that they are futile. So let no one boast in men, for all things are yours. Whether Paul or Apollos or Cephas, or the world, or life, or death, or the present, or the future, all are yours, and you are Christ's, and Christ is God's. Right. There you go. You are Christ, and Christ is God's. Again, look at all the notes, right? That's the last one, 22. You are Christ, and Christ is God's. Oh, my. 22. Let's see about that 20. What it says of 21 down here. Please himself. He returneth to the proposition of verse 2, first warning the hearers that henceforth they esteem not as lords those whom God has appointed to be ministers, and not lords of their salvation, which thing they do, that depend upon men, and not upon God that speaketh by them. Okay. Right? 22. He passeth from the persons to the things themselves, that his argument may be more forcible. Yea, he ascendeth from Christ to the Father, to show us that we rest ourselves not in Christ himself, in that he is a man, but because he carrieth us up even to the Father, as Christ witnesseth of himself everywhere, that he was sent of his Father, that by his hand we may all be all knit with God himself. Wow. Right, huh? Yeah, but look at all those. I mean, you can get a hold of this. You go to that BibleGateway.com, and you can You can look at this and all the notes, okay? I have a printed version, great big, paperback, and it's only like 20 bucks, and it has all these notes in it. So it's amazing. So there you go. That's chapter 3, right? Trying to get them not to worship Paul and Apollos, but God, okay? They belong to God. So there you go. Catch up on the ones you may have missed and give us a like if you think about it. And tomorrow we will continue. See you next time.